Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Thunder have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Indiana Pacers? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime.
It's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA. It's tied 1-1. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Well, they had one taken from them on their home court. Big-time wake-up call there, Greg. We saw it. They've responded. And this is their opportunity for revenge.
And Kevin, throughout the season, they've been the better team. But that all goes out the window now. This is a very even fight. They need to find a way to reassert their dominance, but this thing could actually slip away from them.
It sure could. Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And he can't get the first one.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Physicality of Turner is such a big part of his game.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Halliburton a screen on Dort. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. 2 seconds left. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Here's Halliburton. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Halliburton finds Turner. Nembhard with it. Turner with a screen on Dort. Nembhard the pass to Turner. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolling to the basket.
Now here's Holmgren. Inside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. He gets that one. And Rick, first quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Halliburton finds Siakam. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams passes to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Back to Halliburton. And yes, it's good. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams kicks to Dort. Knocked loose. Neesmith with the ball. Still scoreless. Now Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. And Holmgren pulls it down. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance effort. Pass to Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 5. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got his third basket of the night right there. That one's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter. The Thunder with the lead. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
McConnell with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 4. From 13, and Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Ryan sets the screen for Mathurin. Shoots over Caruso. Got a piece of it. To the middle. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mathurin. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case. It's been so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Outside Mathurin. Bryant with a screen on Caruso. And Bryant throws it down.
Great awareness by Mathurin. Saw the defense rotating and found a teammate with the assist.
The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Wiggins. Now Joe. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Wiggins. And the rejection by Bryant. Here's Joe. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Second is Tyrese Halliburton.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Tapping a screen on Dort. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Wiggins. Still without a basket. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Halliburton finds Turner. And here's Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. And 1:01 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Siakam hits them both. The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. McConnell passes to Turner. Siakam against Holmgren. Here's Nembhard. Still yet to score. Buries it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Caruso against McConnell. And here is Holmgren. And he drops it in from the low post. Holmgren's got his second bucket. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander down. The Thunder leading by 3. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. And that one, good.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Now, here's Halliburton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. And now a 10-point Thunder lead.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. And they get it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Pacers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. Siakam hits them both. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Halliburton looking around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 10 points.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Here's Dort. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Halliburton. It's deflected.
Quite simply, Lu Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Now here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
No good on that. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Caruso's checked in. And he sinks the second. Now, here is Halliburton. 10 points for him. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton sets the pick for Mathurin. And finished off by Halliburton.
I like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
It's Dort on the wing. Ahmad covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton passes to Turner. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it is not
for Dort. .115 left in the third. Siakam with it. Williams picks him up. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Siakam.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Toppin a screen on Williams. Back to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Yes, sir. Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Williams looking around. There's the drive, and it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Pacers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact. Somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line, for the Pacers, Mathurin. 1 shot.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Now here's Williams, guarded closely. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder, Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. Drops in the tray.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
One shot.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 8-point game. Baseline J on the way. The Thunder pull it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Indiana shooting at 50% in a decent group. Out to the right wing. McConnell scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And he overshot that one, missing. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Comes up empty down low. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And it's Mathurin missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Caruso up top. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the baseline jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
And while they have the lead, not doing nearly as much work.
Steins checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Now, here is Halliburton. Poked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Williams kicks to Dort. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Yes, that goes in. And now a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Here's Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Halliburton hits them both.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Halliburton. Top of the key, Siakam. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's now 28 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Nesmith. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
The shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it ace. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Halliburton passes to Siakam. From past the arc. Dort grabs the miss. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. So we see the Thunder get the win here. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin